She just need love. Girls can't never say they want it. Girls can't never say how. Girls can't never say they need it. Girls can't never say no. Girls can't never say they want it. Girls can't never say how. Girls can't never say they need it. Girls can't never say no. Oh no. Give it to me like you need it, baby. Want you to hear me screaming, have it breathing. I don't need a reason, baby. I want it till you get right. I can get it to you right, baby. I wanna be healing. I can be real good. We don't get these feelings. Hey, I need some love.
Greetings, Royal Queens and Kings. It's your host, Queen Tulsa, and welcome back to the Queen Tulsa Show. Listen here, Young Miami's heartfelt letter to Judge Diddy as a loving and supportive figure revealed. And let's get into it. In this compelling video, we delve into the recent character letter submitted by Young Miami, also known as Caresha Brownlee, to Judge Arun Subramanian, ahead of Sean Combs, famously known as Diddy, facing sentencing. Young Miami passionately defends Diddy, asserting that he is not a danger or a threat to the community. The letter highlights her personal experiences and insights gained over the 4 years she has known the Bad Boy Records founder. While she refrains from commenting on past events, her perspective sheds light on Diddy's character and contributions. This video will explore implications of her statement, the context of the ongoing legal proceedings, and the broader impact on Diddy's legacy in the music industry. Join us as we analyze the character letters submitted to the court, featuring insights from various individuals who have interacted with Diddy. They'll miss this in-depth discussion on celebrity accountability, community perception, and the complexities of personal relationships in the public eye. So let's first start by saying we all know that Diddy, the whole Diddy trial pretty much took over the internet, especially with Armand Wiggins being out there on the set, on the scene, in the court, telling us, coming back right after court and really filling us in on the behaviors from who was sauntering down the aisle, from whose bosoms were lifted, or who had a right part, or who had a middle bust down, who had the 40-inch. I mean, we got all the details and from many content creators. Shout out to all the content creators that did go out there. But this is my question here. What do you guys think is going to happen? Do you really think that maybe the sentencing will happen? Will it get pushed back? I've talked to my inner circle, and pretty much we're saying, last time it was a lot of heat. Around this time, New York will be, I want to say, in its colder state. It won't be as hot as it was, when the content creators were down there. I want to say that, you had the Free Diddy campaign out there. I'm pretty sure they'll be out there once again. I want to say that Young Miami as a spokesperson for Diddy, he would have been better off having his children or his daughters write a letter than Young Miami, because Young Miami said that she's a what. And when I think about Young Miami, I think about her just living freely and being a free spirit. It's I know she wants to have fun, but it's actually going to bite her in the butt, because when you're freely like that and you're saying just like anything, and people are pulling up the clips of the Caresha Please, the interview with her and Diddy. And when I saw that interview, I thought that he was very aggressive to her. You really see he pushes her. But I guess they have an understanding, you when I give you permission to go there, go there. It's like she was wanting to, so it felt like she wanted to, like she was holding back on something. She was holding back on something, and I can't really blame her for that. I mean, she's a young woman, and that's just sometimes how the game goes. She's in the industry and dating an older guy that has like way more experience and has done so much and has a bank account that is, undeniable. All right, shout out to our friends over at the Shade Room. Young Miami writes character statement for Diddy ahead of his sentencing. Judge, that's a good man. Oh, listen here. The Shade Room has obtained a copy of the character statement Young Miami wrote in Diddy's favor to the judge ahead of sentencing. In the letter, she highlights moments she shared with Diddy, such as their Met Gala appearance. That Met Gala appearance, it was more of like, I don't know. It was it was more about him. It was really more about him. She's dressed half naked. Um, no undies on. It's very revealing. Um, it's giving, she doesn't have a ring, but she can get that thing. But let's get into it. And feeding the homeless on Thanksgiving, she mentions the various ways Diddy helped her grow professionally and personally. All right, let's get into it. Oh, oh. Let me go out. Oh, okay, let me go over. Okay, let me go up one. Oh, go down. What is happening here? Okay, so it says Honorable Arun Subramanian, and it has his address and things like that. So she addressed regarding United States versus Sean Combs and the case number. Dear Your Honor, my name is Caresha Brownlee. I'm a mother. Hold on, actually, let's see if we can pull it up from here. All right, give me 1 second. I'll go ahead and pull it up. Uh, okay, give me 1 second. And I'm actually going to read it. Okay, so pretty much it says, Your Honor, my name is Caresha Brownlee. I'm a mother, daughter, sister, and a hip hop artist who has spent many years in the public eye. I want to be clear that I cannot speak on or defend anything that may have happened before I met Sean Combs. I do not condone any wrongdoing. I can only speak from my personal experience and the men I've come to know over the past 4 years. She also says, for 3 of those years, I was in a public relationship with Sean, and during that time, I witnessed and came to know a different person than the one often portrayed behind the scenes. He was loving, genuine, supportive, and always encouraging. He motivated me, believed in me, and helped me grow both personally and professionally. I'm writing this letter because I believe it is important for the court to know the side of Sean that he isn't always seen or spoken about, the man who poured into others, who gave opportunities, who led by example, and who loved deeply. Now, I want to stop right here because she's talking about how great of a man that he was and, how he poured into her and this, that, and the third, but he had you going back and forth with some of the women that he had been with. Carisha, please. You said in a statement that you would have somebody get on their knees because they were an eater. You don't think that somebody would happily make it into the judge's hands or his email? You got to think about it. And who Like, I did watch Queen Sheba's video earlier. She had delved into it. I was able to listen to a little bit of it because I was like moving, cooking around, and doing those things. So I didn't really hear the full thing, but yeah, I'm like, oh, we need to talk about that. Just like we're going to talk about Ramika Blackman. So she said that he poured into others and gave opportunities. Well, I was thinking about Black Rob when Black Rob was on his deathbed. He was, there. He was crying out. Um, I just, I don't know. I just, when I think about the artists that have went before this man, like Heavy D and you know the others, and then he says he gave opportunities who who led by example and who loved deeply. Well, if that was the case, why all of a sudden did he want to give everybody their royalties and their rights later on in life when they really didn't have anything, any value to it? So you have to think about those things. Let's see. He helped shape me both personally, professionally, and personally. He believed in me, pushed me to grow, and taught me how to be a better businesswoman. He helped me find balance between chasing my dreams and being present for my family because that's what he did. No matter how busy he was, he never missed holidays or special moments with his family. One of my most meaningful memories was when he took me to my first Met Gala. It wasn't just about the event, it was about what it represented. Sean has always made it a priority to open doors for Black people, to make sure we're seen, heard, and valued in spaces where we've historically been excluded. That night reminded me that we belong in every room, at every table, and in every conversation. He constantly encouraged me and so many others to dream bigger, walk in confidence, and never shrink who you are to make others comfortable. Well, see, this is my thing right here. Um, it sounded like y'all were just having a relationship talk, just to be honest. Um, I'm not really buying this, Young Miami. It also goes on to say he also gave me a voice by providing a platform on his network to speak for the culture and connect with people in a way that was real and authentic. The opportunity changed the direction of my career and showed me the impact one person can have when they choose to uplift others. Beyond all of that, I've seen him give back to his community and over and over. In 2022, we fed the homeless together on Thanksgiving, but that was just an example. There were so many moments where he gave quietly, privately, without cameras because his heart genuinely wanted to help. I've also witnessed him doing real inner work. He made the choice to check himself into anger management, start therapy, and commit to physical healing through therapy. That takes strength, humility, and self awareness. He didn't do it for show, he did it because he wanted to grow and to become a better person. In my personal experience, Sean is not a danger or at or a threat to the community. He is a man of God, someone who uplifts, supports, and inspires those around him to be better mentally, physically, and spiritually. But more man than anything, he's a father, and his kids are the ones who look up to him the most. They need him. His presence, love, and guidance matter deeply in their lives. I truly believe that he belongs at home with his family, the people who mean the most to him, and who will continue to be his greatest source of purpose and strength. Judge, that's a good man. Thank you, Caresha Brownlee. Caresha, I think that is full of mess. For real. Like Caresha, I really do. I feel like it's full of mess because at the end of the day, when it comes to Carisha, like, girl, you were just out here. You can't even get it right with your group member, JT. Like when he Googles you up, or he might, how you Google, um, would you be surprised at what he comes up with? Let's get into it. So you all let me know what you guys think in the comments, and we'll go back and forth in the comments on our opinions. If you guys want me to come back live about this topic, definitely let me know. I'm your host, Queen Tulsa. So long.